with the coaches.
Yes. Thursday night.
And we're
ending January. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying we're together. We're not zooming in
remotely. Yes, exactly. Here at Studios Stagliosi.
Nice. Very good.
All right.
Very good.
So, how is everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that these chats are informative and maybe a little tidbit of information that might help you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Maybe be a little bit more balanced and aligned. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Yeah. So tonight feels really special. We're coming off of an incredible weekend where we had a retreat this past weekend, and women gathered and slowed down and chose themselves in such a powerful way. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to bring that energy to you guys, to our YouTube.
Yes. Big gratitude to Good Mudra Yoga for hosting it with us and letting us use the space and having the women join us. So huge gratitudes.
Yes. Gratitude for that community, for our community, for you all.
Women showing up and spending the day together.
All right. So today we're going to talk about what happens when women say yes, not to doing more.
And to someone else.
But saying yes.
To themselves. Themselves. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Saying yes to being present. Saying yes to growth.
Saying yes to like resting. There was, saying yes to community, connection. So,
and how hard is it? How hard is it to put yourself first when we put everybody else first?
It's hard, right?
Yeah. I mean, the kids need stuff like right now, so it's not an option to say no. I'm going to this retreat first. You can get dinner later. It doesn't work that way. We know that, or whatever the you need to drive. You need to go to your soccer game. Okay, well, and it's always being pulled in 20 different directions all the time.
Right. There's so many reasons in a woman's life, especially if you're a mother, but even if you're not, why you or ways that you get pulled and you tend to put everyone else first before yourself. And that's why these retreats and these days are so super important, to just step away from all of that. And I also want to say and acknowledge how we asked them to put their phones away, to to shut them down, to not, because that's a whole other thing, to be present, right. Because our phones pull us away, right? They pull us out of,
they suck you in.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
So there's a little acknowledgement to the ladies who were able, who did that, know? So we go ahead. Well, I'm going to stop talking for 1 second.
So, intention becomes real when we act on it. Commitment creates movement, and saying yes to yourself can create a whole new space that you didn't even know was possible, because you don't say yes to yourself. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't know what you're missing until you start doing things that you need, and we need it. It's easy to go get your hair done. It's easy to go get your nails done. But what are you doing for your soul and your mental health even? We need community. We need to be, yes, we have our spouses, but it's also very important, I think, to have your women friends. For connection. We need connection.
Yeah. And I think too, like another acknowledgement, all these things are coming to me, but I want to acknowledge, like, these ladies say yes to these things, not really knowing exactly what they're getting themselves into, almost, right? Like they're trusting us. They're trusting themselves enough to show up, right? And and trusting us, and just being present. So it's yeah, there's a lot to be grateful for when it comes to this
Mm-hmm.
from our perspective.
Right. You get emotional shifts,
Mm-hmm.
moments to release things that maybe you didn't know you were even holding on to.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Clarity. There
mm-hmm.
was some ahas that were just really incredible to
Really,
watch.
yeah, real and really important. We really, when we do retreats and we do day workshops and things like that, it's our goal is for that women to walk away with something clearer for
Mm-hmm.
themselves, maybe starting the next day in a different place,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just a little better.
Right.
Not that anything's wrong with anybody and that we're
Mm-hmm.
not trying to fix or correct or anything. It's just bringing out the best version of you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And stepping out of that, when you step out of your comfort zone and you're in a place that you're not really sure of and you're not sure what to expect and you're saying yes to all these things, kind of like some magic can really happen for you. And we always like to recognize that it's like one day at a time, right? We're making progress, um, one day at a time.
Sometimes it's 1 minute at a time.
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah. Driving in the car, it's 1 minute at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. And so being intentional in your growth and in your journey forward is important. And something like a day retreat, is one of those movements that can get you along the way.
Yeah. Um, it takes courage. It takes being able to step out of your comfort zone. It takes the pause to be able to say, this is what I need. I'm going to create the space for myself. Yeah.
Yeah. And being open to possibilities, being open to whatever's going to show up in that day, in that moment, was, and the end result, you don't know, right? But just being open to growth and transformation is very important. And it's not easy. So we recognize,
yeah,
and acknowledge like the
how
courage that it
courageous
took.
it is, and to be in a vulnerable place. Vulnerability does create growth, and it's not comfortable. I mean, some people, it's not.
Most people don't like being. Most people.
But
Yeah.
what changes when we pause to honor what just happened, rather than rushing into what's next. And so when we provide the retreats, that's kind of what we do. We take a pause, we slow down, we reflect, we give time to journal. And that's an opportunity where you might be able to step back and be thankful for yourself and who you are, and what have you accomplished.
Yeah. And gratitude for the community around you and the support that you do have. Sometimes when we're caught so much in that hustle and bustle of everyday life, we lose sight of the most important things and the things that truly matter, that we are grateful for. And stepping away in a day like this, where you're forced to pause and disconnect from your phone and family for 8 hours, that is really important, and really helps you to reconnect with you, right? The person who matters the most.
Yeah. Which these are things that we also touch on and maybe even go a little bit deeper, but that pause and that quiet moment of, stopping to be with yourself. And I don't think women do that, because we are so focused on what's next, who's next, what do we need to do next, instead of what do I need next, which is a pause, which is a reflection, which is just let me sit in my aha revelation for a moment. Let me process that. A lot of times, the other cool thing is with these retreats, things happen days later or weeks later where something clicks and it's like, oh, yeah, I didn't realize I did, or I didn't realize I responded this way, or, oh, I really feel this in my body somewhere where I never thought I felt it before, or I never knew I felt it before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just those, those little awarenesses that we are very honored to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So just think, you guys, this is a time for you to reflect on your own lives or your own selves. Where are you being invited to say yes to yourself? Like, what is coming up for you that, could be a possibility, and something maybe you've been postponing because you're scared, it's uncomfortable, all those things. So just kind of think about that a little bit. What opportunities lie just on the other side of you saying yes to yourself?
Yep, exactly. So you don't need to attend a retreat to start saying yes to yourself, but you do need intention, support, and permission.
And we're giving you permission.
You always have permission.
Yep.
You don't have to ask anybody. It's always you.
Yep. But if you do need it, no, we're giving
We're
it.
here. Yeah.
So yeah, what are you ready to move forward on? What are you ready to commit to, even if you don't feel that you're fully ready, right? No one is ever going to feel fully ready. So what is it that you're holding back from? And maybe can say yes to, and even if it is messy at first and imperfect and, all those things, chaotic, but you're doing something for you, something that maybe you really wanted in life that you've been putting off. So really think about that.
And I think you'd be really surprised how many people are really there to support you. One, you may need to ask for it, but then two, you may not. And people show up like literally fall from the sky. Like, and opportunities fall that way too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're deeply grateful for this community. So thank you. The community that we have here, that we have online in Facebook and all the other social media, and then even in our own personal community within our neighborhoods, right? The school system and all that.
Yeah.
So really appreciate the women that showed up this weekend.
Yes. Yep. And anyone listening who's ready to say yes and choose yourself. So, and if you need support, we are here to help you and guide you and move you along step by step. We'll walk with you on that journey with our, one-on-one coaching or our communities, obviously this channel.
And feel free to subscribe. Feel free to share.
Absolutely. We'd love to keep growing.
So we would like to leave you with a closing affirmation of, I trust my yes.
I honor my growth.
I give myself permission to become.
That's lovely. Very good.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.